of this third quarter. Pass formation on first.
And Salter gets rid of it in time and fires complete to Drelon Miller. And he's all the way to the 41. Good start to the drive. Gain of 16 on the final play of the third quarter.
3 years in Boulder. Staub able to find a man over the middle. Drelon Miller into Houston territory. He's kind of their Deebo Samuel, bigger receiver, lines up everywhere.
And he just finds the hole in the zone. We just talked about man-to-man. The one time that they go to zone, Staub's able to find his receiver, pick up a first down. This guy knows this offense. And
in the middle, those guys hold it down for Houston.
On second down, quick throw to the sideline. That's Drelon Miller.
Ryan Staub on the field.
Staub empties it out, quick throw, and that is a catch. Drelon Miller. It also feels that.
Shotgun snap. Salter again with lots of time across the middle. And that was a good delivery right to the 30. Drelon Miller with the catch. Plenty enough for a Colorado first down.
That was a really good job by Cadence. Ravens, two teams playing really good football right now.
Maybe Brock Osweiler will show up on the Peyton and Eli cast sometime this year. Drelon Miller with a nice kick
tonight. He was challenged by his head coach. He said, I want the guy that we saw at Liberty to step up, be a leader, be consistent for this football team.
The line does its job. A big game.
A direct snap to Drelon Miller. Former wide receiver lining up in the backfield, taking the snap and picking up about 8 yards on the play. Miller, a very good receiver. How much of a wild card is he tonight?
So if they're able to use him as a runner and as a passer, as a receiver out of the backfield, it's huge.
Getting a bunch of yards on the ground. Here he is again. Miller still on his feet. There's a flag down. Miller down at about the 11-yard line.
The watch to his right.
It's going to be Miller again. Keeps it. Plows his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Get the combo blocks right here, but the linebackers are going to fly this way with Michael Welch, and then Drelon Miller has a yawning hole up the middle. It's, again, a really nice design. You get the linebacker.
Out of the backfield, complete. Drelon Miller again from Salter. Q.
And the sentiment this week.
He will take some write-in votes and get one by the end of the broadcast around the right side of that offensive line. Alan Halen in the backfield. Miller about 2 yards shy of the first down. Jack Kelly making the tackle on the play down to the 22.
Drelon Miller, quarterback.
Direct snap out of the Wildcats. Second time they've done it. He's got enough speed. Got to the outside in the first down. Jack Kelly not there early enough.
Like that when it ends up being a foot race to the sideline. Jack Kelly actually showed great speed getting out there and almost making the play before he got the first down, but the speed of Miller too much.
Marshall Falk approves. Salter into the end zone. Touchdown! Drelon Miller.
He's run the ball really well. He gets matched up on a safety. There's actually a collision in the secondary, but the freshman, Cannon DeVries, not.
They love his potential. They say he's a guy that'll play on Sundays, Roddy.
Yeah, I mean, he has shown it today at the running back position. Drelon Miller's right here in the backfield, and the safety is who's covering him, but he collisions, actually, Tavion Beasley, the nickel, as he's trying to cover Miller in the slot. That little bump that happens because of the switch release from the...
It brings up a 2nd and 10, and Drelon Miller in that new role as a running back / wide receiver / quarterback makes it.
Breaking down with it, but if you predetermine the dash, he knows where he's going.
A couple of good throws on this drive. He's accurate again. And that perimeter pass game for Salter works with Miller again. And they are close to a first down.
Be involved.
Also a couple penalties on TCU. Have Colorado at midfield, and a flag is out behind that.
And she's saying, now, Tim, don't you take it off your lawn.
Wide receiver screen to Miller out of the backfield.
And I just want to give a quick, hey, Terry.
He'll tote it right here. Gets down inside the 10. I want to finish a quick point about
A little bit later, but good to see some Mountaineer legends in attendance today. Here's the best run of the day over the left side for Drelon Miller. And that's what Juju Lewis and this offense need. A little bit of breathing room and some yards after contact. Second and a couple with the tight end in motion. Sifting, searching, and finding a first down.
One with a known rusher, usually a losing formula for the offense.
Feed Miller. Flag comes in right at the point of attack. 2 flags down, in fact. Second down and long situation. Against a 4-man rush. Tight pocket. Swinging out to Drelon Miller. He makes 1 miss. Now a stiff arm. Carrico hanging on for that tackle. So third down upcoming for Juju Lewis and the Buffs. That's Drelon Miller in motion at the snap. 4 Mountaineers coming after him. They roll the pocket to his arm side. They take 3 on a short. 5 yards if necessary. Off the play fake. Top of his drive. Searching. Spinning out. Juju Lewis. First down, Colorado. Drelon Miller cruises out of bounds below the 30.
We've seen all day long. 3-man rush, knows he's got time, nothing there initially, so spins to the outside, keeps his eyes downfield the way they
backs beside him. And Dallin Hayden and Drelon Miller, the converted wide receiver, who gets the carry here and bounces off the left side for a few yards. Run out of bounds by the corner, Keith Adams.
Get the drive going.
4-man rush, and Lewis on a check down. Drelon Miller stayed in bounds. So it's a 4-yard pickup. The clock rolls ahead of third down.
Kenny Dillingham gets back out there in sudden change.
Second down and goal. Another give. Miller wiggles inside the 5.
Juju Lewis, who's sitting out, not injured, just to protect an extra year of eligibility. If you play more than 4 games, that's considered to be a full year of eligibility. So they cut down